What's up, cool people? My name's Matt, aka That Random Christian Gamer, and there's this game called Gems of War. I've talked about it a little bit on this channel before, but it just recently celebrated its 10th anniversary. So I thought I'd do a little bit of an update of sorts on what's new with the game. Really, there's only one thing that's like really kind of fresher and newer, but that could change at any given point. This game has a habit of like adding or, tweaking significant things within the game on a fairly regular basis. It's probably how it has maintained, any kind of decent player base over the course of 10 years without being super duper popular. But anyway, lest I digress, we'll just hop in. It's going to focus mostly on the PvP part of things, and I'll air quote that, because you don't actually face real live people. You just, face teams that they've set up. But anyway, also, this is not a sponsored thing. I just like the game a lot, play it a lot, so thought I would give y'all an update on things that are kind of new since the last video like this that I made. Okay. So, been a little while since I've done a video on Gems of War. They're actually... Gems of War has been around for 10 years now, which is kind of crazy to think about. And I've been playing it for most of that time. Now, not necessarily as part of the anniversary, but since the last time I did a video about Gems of War, the biggest change, I think, is the whole PvP situation. I don't believe this map layout like this for PvP was a thing. And they were still doing, guild wars and whatnot. That's out the window now. Now there's these, alliance things that are, even broader scope than Guild Wars were. And, whatever alliance you're in, you can go to a certain kingdom, or whatever, different region, I guess they're called. Different days, and, certain citadels will be available depending on the day. You get certain things just from doing those citadel battles that are extra. I have kind of already done these citadel battles for the day, but basically you get up to 6 per day that you can do. If you get your first 4 wins against the regular kind of PvP team setups, then you get a battle against the guardian of that region. Which all of that stuff, whatever you do, contributes to the PvP season, which has different goals. You can collect stuff for free down along here. You also have these goals that at certain points will give you more of these burning marks that you can redeem for chests, or these, which are specific to a particular immortal troop, as it's called. Speaking of which, immortals. Yeah, so these are some of them are their own thing, others are souped up versions of other troops that already exist. Like Immortal Aquaria. There's a regular Aquaria, but this one's kind of better. Especially if you get it fully powered up. But you need to use the Immortal Souls to power them up like that. And the main way you get those souls is through these chests. But sometimes you get other things. So, that's the main stuff. There's also different buffs that you can have happen. And you got your own Valraven equivalent for this called Valhawks that you can encounter that'll give you more monolith sigils, which are used on these kind of things. Basically, you tackle the monoliths, and you know, for each level that you clear in that, it gives you the associated boost to your troops for the regular PvP battles then. Maybe even the other Citadel battle, or not Citadel, the other Monolith battles too. Some of them are so specific, I'm like, they really don't seem like a great idea. Others, like, okay, reflecting skull damage doesn't seem too bad. So, yeah, but, like, each region has different requirements that change day to day, except the Central Spire. There's always no requirement there, or there's never any requirement there, any restriction, so you can make whatever kind of team you want. There's also, if you see this, like, kind of red glow around a region, there's this blood frenzy thing that happens with it, which essentially means that, the PvP battles you do in that region, all the enemy troops get a 50% skill point buff, but you also get double the victory points, which victory points contribute to your weekly PvP goals and to, like, which rank you're in the Alliance and all sorts of different things like that. But anyway, I have had randomly chosen for me a particular region and number of battles that I'm going to do here. So, for the moment, I think I'm going to do a few battles against this monolith. I'm thinking I might go for number 3 there. Yeah. You also get these victory talisman things, which can double victory points earned in regular PvP battles and such. But anyway. Okay, so I have to set up a team of undead troops for this. Let's see. I'm going to do my usual, organize them by base rarity. But anywho, so that's like kind of the general gist of the new PvP situation and how all that stuff works. There's also like a separate PvP shop. It still plays out the same as any other battle in the game. It's just that with these monolith battles, you get those kind of boosts or whatever. Oh yeah, and generally each level of a certain boost that you get will make it so that that boost lasts for like an hour. So like this thing that I'm working on getting that reflects damage. Oh right. Convert to Doom Skulls. Right. Okay. Yeah. I realize my camera is blocking things. I can't really be completely out of the way of anything important with this. So anyway, so this boost is already technically active for an hour. If I get it up to level 3, that'll stack it up to 3 hours. Also, as I'm recording this, just so you're aware, I've got somebody actually, like, randomizing things for me with how many battles I do in certain areas or different things like that. Blood Frenzy, that's what it's called. So then if I go into a regular PvP battle here, I could use some of those victory talismans I have, or there's other kinds that could possibly be obtained through various means. I might as well use that. It's not really a big deal if I lose and end up sort of wasting that. So it's not automatically showing it like my troops have reflect on them, but like I would think that effect should still be active the way that it was described. Okay, yeah, I think it showed it happening right there. Yeah. I don't know, somewhere in there it should show that it's active. But anyway. I also think I saw when I actually took some skull damage there that yes, it did in fact trigger a thing that reflected some of that back. But it's only skull damage that's going to get reflected. So if other things happen, like, you know, damage taken directly to life, that doesn't really apply. Ouch. Doggone it, why'd they have to silence him right there? I was literally just about to use his spell. Oh yeah, and these gems are new. Those are called portal gems. I mean, they're definitely new since the last time I did a video like this. But, basically, there's all sorts of different kinds of special gems now that, like, if you... Some of them, if you match them, they'll have a specific effect. Others, you need to explode stuff near them to have it do anything.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
This battle's looking a little rough for me. Not totally sure I'm gonna win it, but that's what happens with the Blood Frenzy. Even more so than usual. So she uses, let's see here, red, purple, and brown. Okay, they both use brown. So I'm gonna pick brown for this, I guess. Okay. I'm pretty sure the reflected skull damage came into play there. Okay. Red helps me. Get a skull match there. Doggone it, come on. That was so close. Oh well. So, with that Blood Frenzy making things extra difficult, my person behind the scenes has me doing 2 more battles here. So I'm just gonna do 2 more of these ones with the monolith sigils here. I don't know if there's really a whole lot else to say that would explain any more of how the PvP situation works. And that's really just about the only thing that's different since the last time I did one of these videos. So in case anybody was wondering what's relatively new right around the 10th anniversary of Gems of War, there's your answer. I will actually real quick, after this battle, just go ahead and show you what like the PvP shop looks like. There's different stuff you can pay real money for if you're so inclined. You can buy some of these talismans using silver or gold marks. You can buy pets using silver or gold marks. Also, sometimes there are special troops that require, I mean, usually the gold one in particular requires a lot of gold marks to buy. As you can see, I'm only at 90 of those currently. I would need 2,500 in order to get this guy. Now, he is a mythic troop, so it's kind of understandable. But, yeah. I would have to be saving gold marks for probably an entire season or two at least before I could afford one of these. So this just kind of shows the general, like, where you rank within your league. If you're within the top 3, you'll get promoted to the next league up. But otherwise, yeah, there's really not much else to say regarding PvP stuff. And otherwise, I mean, I don't think there's too much else that's really terribly new in Gems of War regarding the 10th anniversary stuff. Other events appear as they have. There's delves available like before. Guild events are really no different than they have been. Just as I said, Guild Wars kind of got tossed out the window. Holiday events are rare, but I don't think they're new since the last time I talked about the game. So anyway, yeah. I guess that's all I really have to say about that. So yeah, PvP is basically an entire separate subsection of the game now. It even gives it a whole separate map. So, you know, first you kind of just had the main world with the different kingdoms and such, with sort of a PvP dynamic, and then they added, after a while, the underworld with the factions and different things like that. And then they tweaked the PvP to make it its own separate map thing. Like, if they keep going at this rate, another 10 years down the road, we'll have, like, 8 different maps. Okay, 6 different maps to look at with all sorts of different things. But in the meantime, they've also kept, like, adding new types of gems that have different effects and things like that. So now you've got, like, different sort of themes of effects that you can use with your teams and all sorts of different things like that. Ways to make the game feel like it's, I don't know, like you can do more of what you want to do and, like, make a team that it suits the way you like to play. But anyway, I don't think there's really too much else to say about it. I mean, it doesn't show any sign of stopping, so maybe sometime in a couple of years, I don't know how long, maybe when there's another major update to the game, I'll hop back on here and let you know what's up. But yeah, it is free, by the way, both on mobile and consoles. So, if you think you'd be interested, feel free to, you know, pick it up sometime. Anyway, that's going to do it for now. Make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it. Share it with others if you want them to see. Subscribe to the channel so you see more of my videos as I post them. Look down in the description for links to social media pages and all that good stuff, including Discord server where we could talk about stuff, and supporter page, If you really like what I'm doing, you can contribute there. I also have monthly memberships where, at different levels, you get sort of benefits in exchange. But yeah, leave thoughts and questions and all that kind of stuff down below the video in the description and all that. Do you have any guesses as to where Gems of War might head in the future? Anything that you like or dislike about certain aspects of the game? Whatever you got in mind, let me know down below. So that'll do it for now. Hope you're all doing well. Hopefully I'll see you soon for another video. But whatever the case is, till next time, stay cool, people.